what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, penny stock market watch. All cards, $5 or less. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button. But we are just going to segue super duper fast right into it. And obvious things being obvious, the new set just came out. And these are the top 3 selling cards under $5 from the new set. You have Wing Requital. Did I say that right? This is why. Right? So, I mean, So this has been kind of just going down for quite some time. It's going to flatline here. I don't really see this card going up anymore too much for a while. It's a newer card, and it's one of the top 3 selling cards under $5 in and of itself. It's actually the number 1 card under $5 selling, but that doesn't make, I mean, you look at it, 106 listings, 92 listings, 58 listings. It's always check the listings, right? Always check the listings, right? As we look at pre-re's map, yeah. So this is why that card's kind of been taken off. Similar situation, similar thing. It started out high and it's gone low. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. This guy's got light plays for 44 of them. I don't know how you have a light play already of them. I'm not sure what that's all about. But a lot of one-ofs. So it could be, but a lot of people are selling this at $4 or $5. The card I wanted to talk about for Brothers of Legend, and this isn't even, I can't even take full credit for this, because MCO40 talked about this card as well, is Godarla. The mystery. We look at kaijus in general. I mean, all of these are, if we go like this, just the kaijus. I'm not talking about Interrupted Slumber. You have the Breakers of Shadow edition of the Mystery Dust Kaiju, Godarla. It's got a heavily played for $3. The first near mint one is $4.24. If we're not including shipping, I guess it's $4 because you can technically get it for less because of this, right? But you're gonna have to spend over $5 to get that. If you just buy the cards, it's over $5, right? And so if we keep looking, Kumongous is under $5. This one under $5. Gamma Seal has a couple of versions under $5. Dogran. So kaijus, in almost all circumstances and situations, they end up being very expensive. But it does depend on the overall rarity. Like we look at these, at the bottom here, these commons. I mean, this card's a $2 card. This isn't very good though. It doesn't do, this doesn't do the kaiju thing, right? Which is all you're looking for. And the reason why, and I watch out for Gamma Seal too while we're here. But the reason why I'm talking about Godarla today is because it is from the new set Brothers of Legend. It is an ultra rare version, and it's a wind, right? And that's why I mentioned Gamma Seal too, because water is going to be coming out soon, right? And it's not going to be super convoluted or difficult for people to run the water barrier statue, right? So and Gamma Seal's always been a phenomenal card, right? So you're just gonna want to, not keep a play set of all kaijus, but keep a play set of a kaiju, and in whatever weird archetype your locals has that desperately needs to get kaiju'd, run a kaiju that's going to be good against that. Godarla's cool. Godarla has the 3rd lowest attack of any kaiju. That's why customarily the sticky string kaiju and Gamma Seal are the more popular kaijus because they have the lowest attacks, would be 24 and 22. But Godarla's got the 3rd lowest, and it's a wind, so it can counter that if you're running against Tri-Brigade Lyricist and they summon out the wind barrier statue with the Simorg's effect, you can kaiju that card and continue on with your play, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. Allure of Darkness is also there. We're not going to talk about all of the Brothers of Legend cards. Gamma, I've talked about Gamma a lot. We talked about Harpy's Featherstorm a lot. We talked about Mystic Mine a lot. Tri-Brigade Kit is still a popular card. Rescue Cat's up there. Relinquished Anima, it's kind of interesting. There's always there's always this vibe of like relinquished cards, Dark Magician cards. They're always on the rise. They're always gonna be sold. It's just the original Yu-Gi-Oh always has a lot of high selling cards, and that's why this card is. This wasn't even in. There was no Link monsters in the original Yu-Gi-Oh, right? But it's support for that. So that's why so many people are buying these. I mean, do I see this ever at all being worth more than $2? I mean, yeah, but more than $5 is kind of what we're looking for here. Not really. I did want to showcase something though, real quick. This is not a $5 card anymore, right? But I did want to showcase what this card was just a month and a half ago. A month and a half ago, the Bountiful Princess was, for first sets, $4. Right? So that's why we do this, right? Because this card now, it got bought out over the weekend, is a $20 card. So that's why we have these market watches to really try to find what cards are really going to be the ones that are next. And what better cards better way really even to spot a buyout than to look at the best selling cards under $5. Evil Twin's gotten a lot of traction. Evil Twin's going to get some more support. This is why I didn't talk about this card, because I figured it was already over $5. But some of these cards, some of the versions of these cards are like just under the $5 mark. In 1 minute, you think that it's going to take a lot for that card to be bought out. Mystic Mind's another card I wouldn't be surprised about. Same with Allure of Darkness. I think if we actually take a look at Allure of Darkness, I didn't want to talk too much about cards from Brothers of Legend, but Allure of Darkness is interesting because, like, yeah, all versions of Allure of Darkness are over $1, which means that it wouldn't take a lot for all versions of Brothers of Legend to be over $2, $4, $5, right? Just because once a card gets over that dollar mark, that's when it can start to creep up. And Allure of Darkness has always been a good card for dark decks and for banished decks and for just in general because it's got that draw 2 clause. Draw 2 clauses are almost always going to be. There's one card that has draw 2 on it. It's one pot card that's pretty bad. I can't even remember the name of it right now that says draw 2 on it. But yeah, this is just it's a very similar market watch where we've seen Effect Failure before. We've seen Alistair, we've seen Makaba, we've seen El Dorado, we've seen the 2021 Megatins, we've seen Forbidden Chalice has been on the rise. Brothers of Legend, obviously, because that set just came out. So let me know what you guys think. All right, what cards are you looking for that are under $5 right now? Because there hasn't been a lot of cards that have been changed. I am a little surprised. I'm gonna be real to see that Ice Jade Tremor hasn't really moved too much recently, like at all. I myself bought 7 versions of this card, and it hasn't really changed too much in price. So it might be flatlining here at $3 or $4. This might have been a swing and a miss, but at the end of the day, this card did just come out. You go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go to Meijer, you'll still see that. And that's why I don't love talking about cards from newer sets, because usually cards from newer sets can maintain that price. They can maintain the price that they're holding, right? Harpy's Featherstorm is a card we've talked about on multiple different market watches now. It's still under $5. Like, I don't really see it ever hitting that mark, but there's not a lot on the market. Once these are gone, it's about a $4-5-ish card. We're sitting right now at almost already that, right? And a few near mints here. Once this page is gone, which wouldn't take a lot, it's about a $4.55 card, right? And it'll stay at $5 for a while, but it wouldn't take a lot for people to realize a new combo with this card or a new interaction with this card, or even yet, if Sword Soul gets hit on the next ban list, right? And that's probably what we're going to be talking about soon. This card could honestly take off. Like if Tri-Brigade Lyricist doesn't get hit at all, this card, and it becomes the best deck, this card could just take off. So let me know what you guys think. What cards are you looking for the most under $5? Let me know in those comments. Click that like button to show your support for the channel. Subscribe for even more content. But most importantly of all, have a good day.